You get it, Lay. You get it, you know what I mean? It would be so awesome. It would be so cool. That is like the only thing that has been in my mind for the past week. Thank you. Thank you, Lay, for the tier 1. And thanks, Boxman, for the tier 1. Welcome to the stream. And, first of all, disclaimer. Yes, I am aware of the face reveal. And that was a very amazing thing. Good for him. Honestly. Thank you for 100. Honestly, that was a really, what's the word? Brave thing to do. And good for him. But please do not spam so much. Like man, let's just talk about literally anything else. Good for him, but you guys need to understand that this is like not really a place to talk about it with your friends. I don't really know what you guys really want me to say about it. Like, it was cool. That's probably really scary that he does it in front of so many people. And please, don't make fun of people's appearances because you're just a jerk. I hope you guys know that. Don't just be mean to people just because you don't like them. Don't just say such cruel things. It's not... I mean, I guess people think it's funny, but like, it's just mean. You guys gotta understand that this is probably a scary thing for him. It's like a very big step. It's a very big step in what he is doing. So just be respectful. Also, he's a generic white guy. Think of all the generic white guy friends that you have that you're hurting by saying mean things. Just know that. Just know that. You say something mean, you're affecting everyone around you with those things too. Don't be a jerk. Just be nice. Like, what does being nice do badly for anyone? It's not bad. It can't be bad. Just be nice. Oh no, but I don't like him. I don't care, man. Don't come into my stream saying mean things. Hey, get out of here, man. This is for a good time. We are here for a good time. I'm not here to partake in any of your biases. I don't care what you dislike, man. I am Crumb Cup Toast. And all I do is talk about food flavors and complain about video game mechanics. So come on. Let's just have a good time. We talk about anything. Crumb, let's say someone were to make you a fan art or fan animation. What characters of yours would you prefer? The human, you, cat person, you, I don't know, or the Crumb cat? Honestly, I'm okay with anything. What do you want? Because some people can draw humans, but they cannot draw cats. Some people can draw cats, but they cannot draw humans. Draw whatever is easiest for you. In the end, it's all me, so I just happy all the time. It's just nice. It's just nice. Hi, Yahi. Anthrochrome is underrated. Well, then that was your opinion. You make whatever you want. I'm good with anything. I just see fan art, and I'm just like, thumbs up. I'm just happy. I'm just having a happy, joyous time. I don't know. It's nice to be joyous. Wait, you're not a sock? Oh, did you see Sal's new animation? No, I have not, but I'm definitely going to check out.
Nextboxman 360 cheered X100. I like drawing objects in 3D using CAD software.
Dude, I love 3D stuff. I love 3D and 2D stuff combined. I just love all forms of animation. I don't know, it's always cool. It's just amazing. Have you tried Splatoon 3? I am currently obsessed. Oh, you missed when I streamed Splatoon for like every single time. Oh, you missed all those streams. I am so sorry that you missed it. I'll play again soon. But today, it just felt like a drawing day. I was not able to draw a lot today. This music is making me tired. It is tradition now to play lullaby music for all of my fleas.
Dogeberry Deluxe cheered X100. Hi Crumb, how cooked do you like your steak?
I like medium rare. Fufu, my little brother, he likes well done. I just kid, of course. You can like whatever steak you like, but like, I like medium rare. What? No. Yes, it is true. It is true. Fufu based. I love Fufu. He's a great little brother. He's just a silly little fella. Shout out Fufu. I say as I do not know how to draw his character at all.
Sunnyside Edits cheered X100. Do you have any cats, Earl? Also, her drawings are so cute.
I'm allergic to cats. So sorry to break it to you. I'm actually allergic to cats, yeah. How does he draw? Big hearts. Big hearts. Big hearts. Shout out Fufu. Hugs and kisses, honestly. I love saying hugs and kisses. I need to stop saying that because sometimes when when I react to people, I just say hearts. And it sounds stupid. I feel like it sounds stupid. Any upcoming games you want to play? No. Yeah, I think the only game I've ever gotten super invested in so far is just Splatoon 3. Don't worry, she's not allergic to herself. She's a hamster, not a cat. Never say that to my face. Crumb, I'm struggling so hard to do my homework right now. Please help me. I am not saying this in a mean way, but you should probably not watch this stream. I actually have homework that I need to do after this stream. Which is why I'm doing a drawing stream. Because I haven't been able to draw the entire day. So I just want to do this.
Next Boxman 360 cheered X100. I like to ask for hugs first.
It is always nice. Like meeting a new friend is so scary for me because I'm like, I don't know what they're okay with. I'm a very grabby person. I will be honest. I love hugs. Like, if someone let me, I would just hug someone for like an uncomfortably long time. I don't know. I think it's nice to hug people. I say this now, and now I'm going to TwitchCon, and everyone's gonna be like backing away slowly. I love you, Jean. Shane, I love you. I love you, Jean. From me, I really need a hug. I'm gonna hug you for an uncomfortably long time. Crumb, where are your boxes? Amazon is always so expensive. Amazon is expensive because you're probably buying it in bulk. Like, if you don't want it to cost a lot, you're gonna have to buy like 60 boxes or something. And nobody wants 60 boxes, not even me. I buy my stuff at stores, like, what's it called? Shipping places. Because those are like usually like 50 cents where I get it. I don't know. I'm sorry I'm not that helpful. Crumb, if I meet you, can I hug you? You can, but ask first. Because I know I'm good with hugs, and I'm definitely gonna say yes. But if you grab me without warning me, I will get a little freaked out. Like, you gotta warn me, bro. Like, it happened before, and I, like, was super uncomfortable. It was, like, scary. Because, it was awkward, too. I was, like, put my hand out, because I thought they wanted, like, a handshake. Because the way they did it, it was, like, they didn't really put out both arms. They were kind of like this. Like, they would raise one hand higher above the other. And then, like, they, like, just hugged me. And my arm was, like, awkwardly squished between my body and their body. And I was just like... I was just like, okay, I guess I'm okay with this. You gotta let me mentally prepare myself. Can I hug you? Jean, you don't have to ask. You're my friend. You could grab me and throw me through a window. Any drawing tips? Something that I actually have never said before, I don't think I have, is sometimes drawing things simplified first makes it easier to draw it, like, more detailed. Like, I will draw a little mini version with, like, very simple anatomy, just, like, noodle arms or whatever. And then, like, it's a lot easier to, like, draw the anatomy like that, because everything's kind of more short and stubbier. And then kind of just expand on that, I guess. I don't know, just doodle a lot. It's fun to doodle anyways. I don't know if that made sense. I changed my mind. That wasn't advice. That was a threat. Don't listen to a single thing I just said. You don't even... I didn't even say anything, actually. Forget. Forget. But like something simple like this. And I don't know. Your doodle inspired me. I love you, Eugene. I hope you know that. I hope you know I love you. Can I show you my secret handshake if I see you at TwitchCon? Yes. I forgot. It's gonna be a secret handshake between the two of us. You know? Wink wink, nudge nudge. We forgot. I love the way you say love. I love to say love. I want to scream at your face. I know how you feel, Jean. I know how you feel. Jean Bunny yell. Don't bunnies like scream when they like are freaked out? It's like that Cosmo and Timmy in the Timmy drawing. Crumb, my beloved, we love you. I beloved. I sent Rainbow. Someone made a zombie apocalypse drawing. It was like I don't know what the name is, but it's like Talau or something. Like this isn't the name, this is the acronym, but it's like Talau or something. But like it, like someone made it and I like sent it to him. And I was like, we have to meet up during an apocalypse. We have to meet up during an apocalypse. You'll fight the zombies and I'll fight the werewolves. And he was like, okay. Rainbow, we have to fight the werewolves. We have to fight the zombies. Crumb, ever since I found out about Ethan Winters, that's all I talk about. Yes, it is working. I need to draw splash sonas. I cannot stop drawing my silly little splash sona. It's just fun. Ethan, Fuka, relax, bro. Crumb is spreading the Ethan Winters virus. For real. This guy. Crumb is slowly brainwashing us. You're only talking about Ethan Winters. Dude, literally. It's like, cause there's nobody else in the fandom anymore because I kinda joined it late. So like, there's nobody who can talk about it with me except for like the same 4 people. So I'm like slowly converting all of my followers into it. Draw Splat Sona? Why, of course. She's just a little fella. They're always getting inked in the face, though. Also, weird discourse I saw on TikTok. I'm not white, and don't argue with people that I am, because you were wrong. I just need you guys to know. I added the little Vietnamese flag in my DN. These nuts in my DN. I have problems in my display name on my alt Twitter now. Because just know that if you argue with someone that I'm white, that's a weird thing to argue. And I am not. Just know that. Crumb just said these nuts. This is a great day. I'm sorry. My older brother is influencing me. That's so weird. Yeah, how do you think I felt? I'm like looking at like a TikTok someone made me, and then I'm like looking through the comments, and then someone's like, Crumb, why'd you draw Crumb so dark? And I'm like, huh, that is kind of a weird thing to comment. And then I see it's like open replies. It's like 23 replies, and I'm like, alright. Alright, something's wrong. What's these nut mean? These nut is like these nuts. Okay, I kind of have to explain this now. So these nuts is like basically another way to say these nuts. My brother says it because he thinks it's funny, and now I've also said it because I just repeat anything anyone says to me all the time. Crumb going into the these nuts lore. I don't know, I think it's funny. Just yelling it. Oh no, Crumb, you got inked in the face. Yeah, but like, it was like a whole like debate. They were like debating it. They were going all out. Like, it was weird. It was weird to see. It was weird to read. I like looked at it, and then I was like, I shouldn't look at stuff like this because it's gonna ruin my day. But yeah, if you didn't know, I am Vietnamese and proud. We have great food. The best even. But like, holy moly, macaroni. Thank you. Thank you, Type, for the point. Thank you, Hoshitora, for the 5 gifted subs. I really appreciate it a lot. Thank you so much. Oi, uh-oh. Okay, I just dropped a few frames. If you saw some lagging, don't worry, it wasn't you, it's me. But like, it's strange to see people like argue about stuff like that, like I'm some sort of TV show character. Like, no. I'm a human, and yes, I am Vietnamese, I promise. Crumb gets exposed for not being Vietnamese. I headcanon them as white. I project myself onto Crumb. I headcanon them as white. Blah. Oh, look at the loser who got inked in the face. Look at the loser who got inked in the face. Oh, what a loser. I personally headcanon Crumb as a 42-year-old man who lives in Kentucky. Not the ink to the face. I miss Dave. Crumb, speaking of TV, did you reach out to anyone about starting your own sitcom? I'm not actually gonna start a sitcom. That is such a out-of-the-world idea. Like, I can't do acting. Like, I can stream, but I can't do voice acting. Voice acting? Oh, dude. Voice acting, like acting in, like, shows versus voice acting in animated shows is big difference, I hope you know. What did I just enter? Why is your face melting? This is my Splat Selma from Splatoon. She has ink on her face. But yeah, I can't do voice acting. Like, I've joked about it before. Like, just because my voice sounds different doesn't mean I can do voice acting. It just means it sounds different. Oh, they've gone and inked my Crumb. You have the voice fit for Paimon. Where's Paimon? Is that a Pokemon? Are you saying... Do I sound like a Pokemon? Oh, they done gone inked my crown. Genshin character. Genshin Impact throwing up emoji. I think... I think that you guys don't like Genshin Impact. I don't know. It's just a sneaking suspicion. I have a friend who plays it. Like a lot. But honestly, good for them. They're playing something that they enjoy. I don't know, man. A lot of people have their interests. I said that and I immediately started dropping frames. I am not the biggest fan of Genshin. I try to start it, I just can't. Yeah, sometimes games just aren't for you. For you specifically. For you, Skittle Day. For you specifically. Only you. I'll be honest, I was just playing. Hey, no judging here. I don't mind. You guys can play games. I'm not gonna make fun of you for playing games. I thought Paimon was a Pokemon, though. Doesn't it not sound like a... Come on, that sounds like a Pokemon. They inked my crumb. What the heck, bro? We are not allowed to have interest in crumb chat. Yes, the only person you're allowed to talk about is Ethan Winters. You guys are only allowed to talk about my interests. This is all about me, your streamer, and your ruler. That was just jokes, in case you could not tell. Oh my good lord, they inked my crown! They inked my crown! Who splattered her, huh? Disgusting freak. I'll mean it. Hearts. Hi, Crumb. We're researching foods from other countries and I want to know if you have any Vietnamese recommendations. I'm not a picky eater. I recommend egg rolls. Egg rolls or spring rolls. They both have rolls in it. Maybe pho? I don't know. I can't really tell what would be good for beginner because I guess I've just been eating this my entire life. So of course I'm like used to it. I'm like spring rolls. Not the fried spring rolls. I'm talking like Vietnamese spring rolls. Not the Chinese spring roll. I'm talking about the Vietnamese where it's wrapped in the rice paper. Served with the peanut sauce, you know what I'm saying? If you don't like shrimp, don't eat it, obviously. I can't eat this, obviously. I eat like a lamb version where it has like lamb meat. It's very good. And I know peanut sauce sounds weird because you probably think of peanut butter, but trust me, it's really good. Dude, I'm getting so energy. I literally just ate. Sorry for making you energy. Oh, good lord. Good lord. I'm addicted to peanut sauce. Literally. I'll like be eating my spring roll and I put on like so much peanut sauce. It is just so good all the time. Oh, she's so happy. This is like the happiest crumb I've ever drawn. I don't know, just drawing happy stuff makes it so much. It looks like she is holding a candle. Okay. And then it has... And then... Oh no. Crumb, it's shrimp, Crumb. Crumb, don't eat it! Crumb, spit it out! Spit it out, Crumb! Spit it out! You're dying! You're gonna die, Crumb! Oh no. Oh no! No! Crumb, you're gonna lose it. You're gonna lose one of your 9 lives. No! No, someone pat her on the back. Someone pat her on the back. This is Crumb's back right now. This is all you guys. All of you guys jump up at the same time. And it like presses on her back. Phew. Oh, you guys just did. You guys do a, what is it called? Heimlich. Not really, you can't just pat my back really hard. And all the fleas jump back down onto my back and it just hits it out. Pachoo! You guys saved me. You guys saved me. Punches really hard. You're just hitting me now. You're just hitting me. Imagine you like start choking, some dude runs up to you, punches you in the stomach. Crumb Cat has so many fleas. Crumb Cat does not do drawing. I mean, does not do bath. I do not shower. Sorry, I'm cool like that. Kisses, kisses, mwah, mwah, mwah. Punches, punches. Pow. Zing, zing, zing. Crumb Cat has never seen water in her life. Yeah, she drinks Monster. I used to think Monster was illegal. I used to think that Monster was for people who were like 21 and up. Kill attack, Jean. Jean, double Alvin. You're great, Jean. I hope you know that. I love talking with you, man. Tell your friends that you love them. That is the crumb goal for today. I'm gonna start giving you guys missions. Today's mission, go tell your friend you love them. It's a stack. I accidentally made Jean huge. It's like we bears. And then the third bear is just my fleas. Yeah. I love you, Jean. Crumb, I don't have any friends. Sounds like a you problem. Sounds like a skill issue. I'm kidding. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to say that. I'm sorry. Crumb? What the heck? What the? I'm sorry. It was just a joke. Said to my mother that I was watching to you and she said that you sound like a Pokemon. That was before the whole conversation. A Pokemon. Pikachu. I'd be a Pikachu. Crumb is my school bully. Pikachu. Isn't that awesome? The person who like voices Pikachu. Didn't she like also create Pikachu? Uh-oh. I'm dropping frames. Okay, we're back in the green. Yo! Perfect. Every time I see a word yo, I think of that thing where it's like... I'm lagging again. I'm not lagging anymore. Where it's like... my name is Skylar White, yo. My name is Skylar White, yo. Pikachu. Oh, my husband's name is Walter White, yo. Have you watched Do Not Hug Me? I am scared. I actually watched one and it was cute and then it got scary. I thought they were so cute. I watched it with my friend and I thought it was so cute. And then, like, they started, like, dying and I was just like, this is not what I wanted. I thought they were cute. Yo. Now everyone say yo. Fine, bro. My friends are making edits of the red guy. Did you know that Pikachu is actually the name of a mouse-like animal? Oh yeah, Pika, Pika. I see that a long time ago. When like I'm on YouTube. And like I see like real life Pikachu and I'm just like... jaw drop. Yo, yo. My name is Skylar White, yo. My name is Crumb Cuptoast, yo. I'll start saying yo more often. Just for you guys. Does she look suspicious? Do you think she has any suspicious intentions? She give you any suspicious feelings? Do you for Jesse Pinkman? Oh, isn't that that's the yo guy. That's the yo guy. He's the guy who says yo. She's plotting my death. La 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 la. She has a frog in her mouth. She is hiding the paracetamol. Do not know what that is. They look like they have 10,000 bees in their mouth. I just open it and they all come rushing out. No, not the bees. Not the bees. Yum, yum, yum. It just looks like I'm eating fleas, to be honest. This is what happens when you unfollow me. You get eaten into the suck like the vacuum cleaner. Thank you, Pies Q, for the prime. Stop eating us! Please don't eat me! Yo, my favorite streamer is live! Yo, it's Mint Girl. I'm never gonna forget that name. Crumb Kirby real? She's just like Kirby for real. What's the thing that Kirby says? It's like, hi, I'm Kirby. I'm pretty sure that's what Kirby says. Pollo? Pollo? What does that mean? What does that mean? Pollo. Crumby. Kirby is British? No way, actually. This is gonna be the most terrifying thing I've ever drawn in my life. Oh god. Oh my god. Kill it. Kill it with fire. No, I deserve something worse. Kirby says hello. I would like to talk to you about your car insurance. I believe it. I believe it, honestly. It's so freaky. Adorable. There's one person in the chat who thinks it's cute. Servy. Servy. You can say hi and not much anything else. Is that water? Can you let me drink water in peace? Let me drink water in peace for like... Oh my gosh. Ben! Ben, you're talking about Mia? Like, I was like in the car and I saw that and I was like... I like leaned against the window and I like looked out and I was like... Dang. I started pondering. That's how sad it was. I was pondering. Sorry, I'm talking wistful. I was so wistful. Wistful. Pondering wistfully. That's so silly. Can we mirror at least for the tier one emo crumb? I will draw you an emo crumb. Really makes you think. I love thinking about. I love thinking about characters and their relationships with each other. Like, not even ship-wise or whatever. I just like to imagine what things are like. I don't know, it's fun. It's just cool. Oh, you even got a droopy tail, Crumb. I tried so hard and got so far. She's listening to Chemical Romance. But at the end, it doesn't even matter. She's so sad. Oh my gosh, Crumb. What happened? Crumb sits by herself. Aww. Ippy? She's Ippy. Hearts in the chat if you would. Can I see some hearts? Can I see some hearts? Look at all these hearts! Yeah! Yeah! Let's get some hearts in chat! Some of the people are like, wait a second. Yes! This is like from his emo. Oh no! Oh no! Why are you so sad? Give her a blanket, she just looks cold. She says, thank you. That's the kindest thing anyone has done to me since I was born. She is just misunderstand. You guys wouldn't understand. Aww. Now I feel bad. Why do I feel bad? That's so sad, OMG. Oh, she is so miserable. Box Crumb? We didn't draw a lot today. Look at that. Only filled up this much. Pathetic, really. Oh, should we do emo Box Crumb? Oh, I should make an emo crumb box. I think that'd be funny. I should so do that. Oh, I'm so making an emo crumb box. Then she'll have eyeshadow and everything. Oh my god. Wait, no. I'm so doing this. It'll be like those Ashford maps. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wait, and she'll have the earrings too? This is the best box idea I've just come up with. What's this called? What's this called? Oh, good lord. Oh, I need to make the Yippee Crumb box. I still need to do that. Apology. Burrito. Yeah, it's actually to make our voice deeper. Crumb on their ash for arc. I am just purposely spreading misinformation. I don't even care. Mom, it's not a phase. Everything good? My mom just messaged me. I accidentally told her I was streamering. Now Crumb just needs to be rejected. Heartbroken Crumb. Emo box Crumb with the hoodie. No hoodie can fit my head. This is a sick design. I think it's funny. What are some other designs? What music is Emo Crumb listening to? She's listening to the Resident Evil soundtrack that plays when Ethan finds out that he was mold all along. It's such a good song. Can I play it for you guys? Hold on. Crumb, I was wondering about your voice. Is it a voice changer? Because I am Stub. It is not a voice changer. I'm gonna play it for you guys. Oh my god, my phone is on 4%. Wait for it. There we go. Okay. Interstellar. It's so sad. I don't really know what it's... Oh, it's called Remember. That's so sad. Okay, I might get DMCA for this. I don't know. But I am going to play it, okay? It's so sad. It's so sad sounding. Hold on. Stop the lullaby. No more. Oh, I can play it on my computer. Stupid. Silly Billy. Hold on. IE8. It's so sad sounding. Like, it's actually so sad sounding. Hold on, let me find it. Okay. Remember. Okay, it kind of builds up, but here's like a part in the middle. Isn't that sad? They play that in the game. And I listened to it and I was so miserable. Isn't that sad? Isn't that just horrible? They play that when the main character finds out that he's just a corpse and that he was never really alive. Isn't that sad? That song plays when he has an existential crisis. And then he wakes up and he's like, alright, time to go save my daughter. It's so sad. It's so sad. I remember my friend was playing it and I was watching them. And it started playing and I just immediately typed in like what song plays at this part. I'm like searching through all of it and stuff. This is the song link. If you wanna listen to it, you should listen to it because it's good. I've listened to that to go to sleep, which probably explains a lot of problems that I have. It's such a sad song. It's so she sends it 20 times. I'm gonna play it in the background. This is what you guys get to listen to now. It's so creepy in the beginning. This is what you guys get to listen to. Because if I have to be miserable, everyone else has to be miserable. I love looking for like movie soundtracks and stuff. I don't know. Songs are just really good. What song? This song. You should just put the entire Resident Evil OST in the background of your streams. Maybe. You gotta draw Ethan while you play the Ethan music? That is true. Okie dokie. Okay, even though the song is sad, I'm gonna draw him being happy. Careful of DMCA. People streamed this game, and this song played in the background. Is it different because I'm playing it by itself? Surely not. Surely not. That'd be weird if it did. He's so sad. 3 seconds ago I just said I wouldn't draw him sad, but I cannot stop it. Why the heck would video game music at DMCA if it's in the game? Oh yeah, but there's this part that's really sad where the person's telling him he's dead. He's been dead all along. I'm lagging. Okay, I'm back. But there's a part where they're lagging again. Okay. Are you done? What the scallop? Okay. Done lagging. But like, basically, like, one of the characters telling him like, oh yeah, you're dead. You've been dead this entire time. You're nothing but mold. And then there's this really sad part where he's like, what? But I did all of that. I did that all. That was me. He had like a little existential crisis. I remember seeing that while my friend was playing, and I like cried in call. Like silently, obviously. I didn't start like wailing into the microphone. And then even music is so good. He can go tell Aunt Rory from where I said and got me into the series in the first place. Me too. Well, it didn't get me into the series, but I really like that song. Listen to this song when you want to draw sad things. Or just listen to this song when you need to think of sad things to draw. That's what I do for a lot of drawings. I like, what is the word? Sometimes I like imagine animations to songs, and then I'll just take what I was going to animate, like a frame of what was in my head, and I just draw that instead. Number 1, dad over here. And husband. You know what this guy did for his family? You know he died like 3 different occasions to save his family. And he kept coming back until they were safe. Isn't that sad? And he still dies in the end, so he doesn't get to be with them. I'm just making you guys feel bad for this guy that you don't even know. He doesn't even get a happy ending. He doesn't even get... All his attempts are in vain too, by the way. You know why? He, like, fights for his daughter to make sure she has a good life. And you know what happens in the end? She ends up having a bad life anyways. So basically, all the things that he did were meaningless. And his wishes were betrayed. I mean, he saved his daughter from being used or something, or like as another daughter. It's kind of hard to explain. He did everything right and it still ended up wrong. That's basically it. He did everything he could to the point where he died and he still lost. Isn't that sad? Ooh, another's playing. Yearning for Dark Shadows, as this one's called. Why is he not allowed to be happy? Jeez, this music, bro. Is this the Miranda fight thing? I don't know. Resident Evil's all trying your best and everything's still being... Oh, jeez, they have singing in this! Oh, this is probably a credit song then. Ending theme. Skip it, you don't like it? Shy guy. I'm sorry, that just reminds me. Skip it for this won't get DMCA, this won't get DMCA. Okay, but the way you said that reminds me of like you're sitting in the car with your parents and like a song comes out that you don't like and you're just like skip it. Anyone else do that? Where like you'd just be like skip because you didn't understand how like radio stations worked? So they just changed to another station and you thought that was just how like they were skipping the song? Anyone else do that? Mia doesn't have custody over her, and so Chris Redfield and the Wolf Squad take her in because she's like magic powers, so they keep her and she grows up without real parents. Yeah, that's what basically happens. Her dad is dead, and her mom's busy experimenting on children. No, I'm kidding! I spread misinformation about Mia. I think it's just funny to say like that. She didn't actually experiment on children. She just researched on a bioweapon that looked like a child. That's okay, but that's what she did. I like her. I think she's silly. I think it's funny. I don't think she's really that good of a person. like, you know, considering her line of work. I don't know. I think she's silly though. I think it's funny. Like, this guy is all like, hey, my wife that I love dearly. Where are you going today? And she's like, oh, I'm on my babysitting job. And then she like walks into this lab to take notes on this little girl behind a glass wall. Like, what do you mean? Still experimenting on children? I'm sure they don't let her anymore. She like picks up like a little clipper and they're like, Mia, no. No. Put it down, Mia. It's funny. I'm sorry. I like to make things funny. I know it's made people really mad before with the way I portray characters because they're like, that's not how they're really like. You don't understand. I'm a Mia apologist and she's actually pretty great and she did all this stuff because of this and she actually loves her husband. Like, I know. I'm not saying she doesn't love her husband. I'm just saying she kind of does it in a bad way. And I think it's funny. I don't know. I just like portraying characters in a funny way. It just makes it easier for jokes and it's silly. I mean, in all technicalities, Mia was babysitting. She was technically babysitting. She wasn't like. Why am I yelling at him? Why am I yelling at him? I'm sorry, Ethan. Oh, he's so sad now. I yelled at him, he's sad. I could probably write an essay about why Mia is not a good person. But I could also write an essay on why she is so silly and I love her and she loves her husband. I don't know. I flip-flop with her. I could either be like, oh yeah, she's kind of sucks. She kind of a jerk. But at the same time, it's like, she's silly. She's so goofy for that. She's so goofy. She's just a girl boss, honestly. Alright, my internet has been really trash for like this entire stream so far. And it's been an hour. So this is, I'm sorry to say, this is the end. Goodbye everyone. Hugs and kisses. She's good and bad at the same time. Yeah, that's what it is. She loves him, obviously. And she cares about him, but she does it really badly. Alright, I'll see you all. Love to you. And see you at TwitchCon. That is this week. Goodbye. See you later.